Making fun of people's physical appearances. Is it ever okay? Recently, many leftists have been making fun of Kyle Rittenhouse's mum's physical appearance. I've also seen people making fun of the physical characteristics of some smaller figures too, when it is politically convenient. Making fun of people for being unattractive or ugly seems a little weird to me. Obviously, what is considered attractive or ugly is deeply subjective. Still, people who are generally considered unattractive or ugly are definitely an oppressed social class of people, an unjustly oppressed people. They are treated worse than attractive people and are sometimes treated downright terribly, just because of how they look. This is obviously wrong and a form of social oppression that us leftists should oppose. We should oppose the idea that it is okay to attack people on the grounds that they don't live up to current beauty standards. We shouldn't go and embrace this idea whenever it is politically convenient. We wouldn't call people we dislike racial slurs because we would be endorsing the idea that racism is valid. When we attack someone we dislike as ugly, we are doing the exact same thing. Endorsing an oppressive idea we should oppose simply because it is politically convenient at the time and makes us feel good. When we attack people, we should attack them for what we dislike about them, or something related to that. Tell them what they did, do, or believe is immoral and call them an immoral piece of garbage. Call them an idiot when the logic behind their racism or bad worldview sucks. Call them a hypocrite when they call other people ugly, while also failing to fit oppressive modern beauty standards. All of these attacks are okay because they relate to the issue with the person. Attack hypocrisy, poor reasoning, and immorality. Try to avoid doing attacks that require the endorsement of an oppressive social system. You can't really say it is mean to call people ugly and then turn around and attack someone for being unattractive the moment it is convenient. Attack bad people for things that relate to them being bad. Don't endorse oppressive social ideas just because you feel spite for someone. It is really that simple. I know it may be hard, but this is something we need to work on if we really care about fighting oppression. We already understand this on many issues. We don't call people bad slurs relating to their minority status. If there is a minority who has a bad view, we don't just go and call them racial slurs. We should be consistent and not attack them for their appearances in such cruel and immoral ways either. I predict a counter-argument.
Like you are one to talk, Jim. All you do is make cartoons portraying people as ugly.
Who said my cartoons are ugly? I think my cartoons are beautiful. I think my saggy, wrinkly caricature people look just fine, thank you very much. In all honesty, perhaps I have a little to answer for here. To be fair, this is just how I draw. This is how I draw pretty much everyone. I do intentionally use some features which I think can be valid as a means of communicating an idea. Fangs may communicate someone as dangerous and evil, as we typically view fangs as a dangerous and menacing thing. Still, I portray everyone as what would typically be viewed as unattractive, so perhaps I'm actually just normalizing disturbing looks. My cartoons generally look a million times worse than any real person, so anyone and everyone will be viewed as beautiful in comparison. That is my genius plan. Make everyone look at a truly hideous drawing, so they can appreciate how pleasant everyone looks in comparison. In all seriousness though, if you're a leftist who is against oppression, we probably shouldn't be attacking people for the characteristics of oppressed social groups.